These thoughts are for those of you who haven't voted yet, and also to remind everyone to please vote. As much as I dislike this contract, I am thrilled that the membership is finally getting a chance to send a message to your National Board of Directors, of which I am a member. Oddly, to me, this isn't about the producers behaving badly or holding us down or trying to take advantage of us in a bad economy, blah, blah, blah. The producers are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They're trying to make the best deal they can for themselves. So what I don't understand is, why is it okay for them to take that position and not us? Why is it that the actors are always asked to take the high road? Incidentally, the high road in new media means endorsing non-union work, wages, working conditions, and benefits, or the lack thereof.
I mean, the June 9th vote is just the most important ballot that you're going to cast as far as your career is concerned, for your future earnings on past work, and your future work and what they do with your image. There's all kinds of things that are not being protected as we move forward with new media, and ways in which they want to use us. And we need to have a voice. We need to stand together. Together is the only way that actors can be heard. We never, ever communicated enough with each other. They don't let us conflagrate together. Let us come together as the whole nation did not so long ago, and elected an illustrious new president who can open new avenues. Let's take a little bit of time to really work this out and make it right. The world is ready for it. Why not the actors?
Interestingly enough, the term taking the high road was used in a petition that many of our high-profile actors signed earlier this year, urging us to accept this contract, a contract that many of them, to be quite honest, will never have to live by. So whose job is it to watch out for everybody else? I believe that would be the union's job. It is my opinion that it is the slim majority on the board who have behaved badly here, acted irresponsibly and without integrity. Ultimately, what I think this whole thing boils down to, this new contract, proposed contract, is self-worth. Plain and simple. Do you value your talent, your likeness, your voice, your freedom to choose or be paid for an on-camera product endorsement? Do you feel you deserve to make a living wage and to have your past work, your future work, and your children's future work and residuals protected?
So let us as actors join together, stand against this contract, and take some time to figure out a really, truly better idea for all of our futures.
All we have is our uniqueness, right? And we all know there are 1,000 other actors out there, talented actors, who would love to take the job. I mean, this contract, it feels like a lot like fear, doubt, and worry versus standing up and believing in ourselves and believing in our union. Now, standing up does not mean strike. Okay? I said it. The S word. Okay? Not necessarily. I do not want to strike. There's no one that I know who opposes this contract who wants to strike. But what I do want is for our union to behave like a union.
What do I mean by coming together, actors coming together? I mean that we've got to clean our own house first. We've got to understand what our needs are. With new media, this is an old profession, and we've got to set a new paradigm now. And if we as actors together can really examine something that would be fair and just across the board of the vast and varied industry that we are a part of, and show by example, maybe one day all of us unions could stand together and find a way to break the wall that prevents us all from staying together.
So what's your plan, Scott? What will my no vote accomplish? It will send a message, not to the producers, but to your own national board, reminding them that this proposed contract is essentially the same contract that they, your national board, voted down 98% to 2% back in October.
So actors first, stand together, vote no. Let's take a little bit of time to make a really good choice for ourselves.
This finally is your chance as a union member to vote. And if you haven't exercised that right yet, find that ballot, get the information, read it, and vote, and do it now. Send a message to the national board, to your leadership. Tell them it's time to stand up, show some character, and act responsibly. Now, not 2 years from now when there'll be new leadership, not in just our union, but in other unions. Act responsibly now. Act with resolve and act on behalf of all of its members.